Next speaker that we would like to welcome today is Susana Salvador. Susana joins us from Monaco. She is the intergovernmental organization for Accobams, and prior to that she was the executive secretary to the OSPAR Commission and the Bonn Agreement. And prior to that she was director of the marine research in the DGRM Ministry of the Sea of Portugal. So we are very pleased to have Susana with us today, and also to have a look at how important it is for us to be working on filling the knowledge gaps and educating not just the community, but also business and government on the role that the ocean plays, the role that research plays and science plays in being part of the solutions for the future. So please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Liz. Hi, everyone. Instead of describing what Accobams is about, I would like to share a video with you to start with, if that's okay.
Accobams is still effective as a cooperation mechanism even after 25 years from its adoption, because first, it is now clear that it created a sort of a community of citation conservation made of people and organizations in many countries.
After 25 years, I must say that things have improved as regards the protection of mammals, and there is a great awareness on the protection of marine mammals. And of course, some problems still exist.
We have been monitoring cetaceans for now over 25 years, and human activities impacting them are several.
That's the case of the traffic, maritime traffic, the case of fishing gears, the noise that we produce on sea, and so on and so on. So that's a variety of matters that Accobams deals with.
Dans le comité scientifique, on discute beaucoup aujourd'hui des problèmes. On chiffre combien d'animaux sont tués. Et j'aimerais beaucoup que dans les 25 prochaines années, on travaille sur les solutions et qu'on débatte des chiffres des animaux qu'on a sauvés.
J'ai voulu que ça soit une prière, que les cétacés et la mer fassent aux hommes pour qu'elles l'entendent enfin.
Ainsi soit-il, et notre prière d'être humain, dont la vie dépend de la mer, de la nature sauvage et de leur intégrité. Mais c'est aussi la prière silencieuse que la mer et la nature sauvage nous adressent à nous, because cetaceans can't be silenced.
Je vous félicite pour ces 25 années d'efforts et d'engagement accomplis, ainsi que pour la différence que vous avez su apporter dans la lutte pour la conservation des cétacés. Je sais pouvoir compter sur vous afin de maintenir ces efforts constants.
So, thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor for me to be part of this panel of important women that are so committed to improving the marine environment and to do something for this world and to do something for the oceans. Now that you know about Accobams, which is an intergovernmental organization striving for improving the state, the biological state of cetaceans in the Mediterranean and the Black Sea and the contiguous Atlantic zone, I would also like to share a PowerPoint with you. Before that, saying that I'm not a marine biologist, so I'm more of a manager. As a child, I wanted to be a writer. Well, in a way I am, because I write documents for the meetings and reports. But I don't have a scientific knowledge, that's what I wanted to share. But also to follow up on Lee's words, we all have a role, and we can make the difference as women in our different roles, in our different purposes, making the best use of our ambitions. So I hope that these wonderful women also are the source of inspiration to many, many young people and women, and not just, but also. So if I can share just a very short PowerPoint with you. I don't know if that's possible here. Where should I? Okay, good. Okay, there. So what I would like to say is that the objectives of Accobams are threefold. So first is to improve knowledge about the state of these animals. Secondly is to understand what are the threats that they face and the ways in which we can reduce those threats, and those threats come from the human activities. We are talking about the noise, we're talking about collisions due to maritime traffic. We are also talking about unwanted interactions like getting caught in fishing gears. Thirdly, Accobams assesses the effectiveness of the measures that are put into place and that are decided by its 24 member countries. So there was this huge campaign because knowledge cannot be improved unless we monitor the state of the resources that we wish to understand better. And so this huge campaign, called the Survey Initiative, took place in 2018 and 2019 and had this objective that you can see on the screen: develop a coherent monitoring system, and also the method. How was it done? Through boat surveys, through plane surveys. So it involved all 24 countries and experts and scientists gathering together and collecting data on cetaceans and also on other megafauna and even on floating marine litter. So we gathered a huge baseline that will serve for future evaluations of trends in terms of abundance and distribution of these animals across the entire Accobams regions, which is, as I said, the Mediterranean, but also the Black Sea. So the results were these ones in terms of abundance, you have on the left column, and in terms of distribution across the entire Accobams region. You have just one example, the one of fin whales, which is the second larger marine mammal, which is present in the Mediterranean. So you have the abundance estimates. These are the results, which are not great. There are bad news, but also a very few good news, although. But if you want to consult these results, the outcome of the ASI initiative is available on this, in this link, the reports that you can see that we launched last year. So this is just to provide an overview of what is the status that following on the evaluation made by Accobams, which also fed into the evaluation by IUCN, the red list species. So you see that the bad news is that some 4 species that were data deficient or not evaluated, now they have, probably this one shows better in terms of comparing with the previous red list status. So there are some species that now are known to be endangered or vulnerable, and only 2 striped dolphins and bottlenose dolphins have downgrade, so to say, their status as regards to the list. So this is to say that these survey initiatives, these campaigns are very, very important, so that you can, based on knowledge, take the appropriate action, and that's the mandate of Accobams. So countries get together, you say, okay, but it takes time for the measures to be effective. Yes, and everyone agrees on that, but it's also difficult to have a group of member countries addressing or mobilized and wanting to reach the same outcome and mobilized for the same purpose. So that's a very good thing, I guess, and we should take advantage of all these mechanisms that we have in terms of regional cooperation mechanism across the world to make the oceans a better place for these animals to live. So I hope I have inspired you with the example of Accobams. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Susana, and also